In the film The Social Network, we witness the dramatized origins of Facebook and its creator, Mark Zuckerberg. The plot delves into the complexities of ambition, betrayal, and the pursuit of success in the tech world. In this episode of Old Money Luxury, we explore the central theme of conflict between old money and tech money as depicted in the film, scrutinizing specific scenes and character motivations to draw attention to the evolving nature of wealth and power. In The Social Network, the Winklevoss twins, Cameron and Tyler, embody the archetype of old money within the film's narrative. Hailing from a privileged background, the twins are portrayed as emblematic of the traditional aristocratic elite. Their membership in Harvard's exclusive social clubs and status as members of the prestigious rowing team further cements their association with the upper echelons of society. The characterization in the film is steeped in veracity, for the real Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss are living embodiments of this archetype as well, elevated by their pedigreed old money backgrounds. The twins exhibit proficiency in a plethora of activities. They were not simply members of Harvard's rowing team, they were actual contenders in the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Equipped with economics degrees from Harvard, they have additionally carved successful niches in the world of finance. Moreover, their creative pursuits outside of their founding of one of the precursors of Facebook led them to found Gemini in 2013, one of the most reputable and secure cryptocurrency exchanges in the US, having secured various regulatory licenses and partnering with major financial institutions. And the twins were also early investors in Coinbase, another major cryptocurrency exchange. They reportedly invested $1.5 million in the company's early days and have seen significant returns on their investment, given that Coinbase is now valued at over $60 billion. Now, in The Social Network, Armie Hammer's performance as the Winklevoss twins embodies their shared characteristics of entitlement, privilege, and a belief in their own superiority. Similarly, Hammer also comes from a wealthy background. Armie Hammer is the great-grandson of the legendary oil tycoon, Armie Hammer. This shared background may have influenced his portrayal of the Winklevoss twins, as he brings a level of authenticity to the characters' mannerisms and speech patterns.
You guys look like you spend some time at the gym.
We have to.
Why?
We were a crew.
Hammer's ability to capture the essence of old money in both his personal life and acting performances highlights the overlap between his own upbringing and the characters he portrays. In the film, the twins' personalities reflect the values and expectations inherent in their upbringing, exuding an air of entitlement and an unwavering belief in their own superiority. Confident in their status and the deference it affords them, the Winklevosses approach Mark Zuckerberg with the expectation that he will eagerly accept their offer to collaborate on their Harvard Connection project. In their minds, the chance to work with individuals of their social stature should be an honor that the new money exemplar Mark would be hard-pressed to decline. The scene in which the Winklevoss twins first approach Mark Zuckerberg to work on Harvard Connection is a telling illustration of their assumptions regarding their own importance and Mark's presumed subservience. As they confidently present their idea to Mark, it becomes evident that they believe their wealth and social standing entitle them to his cooperation and support. They anticipate that Mark, a socially unremarkable student, would be grateful for the opportunity to align himself with their esteemed legacy.
Harvard.edu. Harvard.edu is the most prestigious email address in the country.
This could help rehabilitate your image. Wow. You would do that for me.
However, this scene also serves as a turning point in the film, as it marks the beginning of a dramatic shift in the balance of power. Mark's ultimate decision to pursue his own venture for Facebook challenges the Winklevoss twins' sense of entitlement and their belief that they are the natural arbiters of success and influence. This pivotal moment sets the stage for the ensuing conflict between old money and tech money that drives the film's narrative. Thus, as representatives of old money, the Winklevoss twins serve as a foil to the ambitious, innovative spirit that Mark Zuckerberg and his cohorts embody. The contrast between the established elite and the disruptive forces of technology lies at the heart of the film, reflecting a broader struggle between traditional power structures and the new transformative potential of the tech industry. In contrast to the Winklevoss twins, Mark Zuckerberg and Eduardo Saverin serve as the vanguard of a new breed of wealth and power in the social network, the tech money contingent. Despite their comfortable upbringings, their stories demonstrate a different kind of privilege, one that stems from hard work and talent rather than inherited status. Mark Zuckerberg was born in White Plains, New York, to an upper-middle-class family. His father, Edward Zuckerberg, was a dentist, while his mother, Karen, worked as a psychiatrist. Mark displayed a keen interest in computers and programming from an early age, developing his first software program at the age of 12. The Zuckerberg family prioritized education, and Mark was sent to the prestigious Phillips Exeter Academy. Eduardo Saverin, on the other hand, was born in São Paulo, Brazil, to a family of Jewish Brazilian background. His father, Roberto Saverin, was a successful businessman working in clothing, shipping, and real estate. Although Eduardo enjoyed a comfortable upbringing, his family's wealth was self-made, not inherited from generations of elites. The Saverin family moved to Miami, Florida, in the early 1990s due to concerns about kidnapping and personal safety. Eduardo attended the Gulliver Preparatory School before enrolling at Harvard University, where he met Mark Zuckerberg. While both Zuckerberg and Saverin enjoyed considerable privilege during their formative years, their upbringings were socially removed from the old money elite outside of sharing classes with them in school. Instead, their families emphasized the importance of education, hard work, and individual achievement. This ethos was evident in the way they approached the creation and development of Facebook, as they sought to disrupt the existing social networking landscape and redefine the way people connected with one another.
Well, that's good.
Eduardo, it's like a final club except we're the president.
I told him I thought it sounded great. See, in a world where social structure was everything, that was the thing.
Mark, in particular, is portrayed as a fiercely intelligent and ambitious individual, determined to make his mark on the world through the power of technology. Eduardo, though perhaps less single-minded in his pursuits, shares Mark's enthusiasm for building something new and groundbreaking. Together, they represent the spirit of the tech entrepreneur, unencumbered by the weight of tradition, and eager to forge their own path in a rapidly evolving world. The scene in which Mark and Eduardo discuss the concept of the Facebook serves to highlight the stark differences in their vision compared to that of the Winklevoss twins. While the twins' Harvard connection project is rooted in the exclusivity of their social milieu, a subtle indicator of the old money social stratification inherent in their belief system, Mark and Eduardo envision a platform that transcends the boundaries of the traditional elite, offering a new means for people to connect and share information on a broader scale. This divergence in perspectives underscores the fundamental divide between old money and tech money that permeates the film. As Mark and Eduardo embark on their journey to create Facebook, they demonstrate a willingness to take risks and challenge established norms that sets them apart from their old money counterparts. Their pursuit of innovation and disruption in the face of staunch opposition from the entrenched elite speaks to the transformative potential of technology and the shifting dynamics of wealth and power in the modern era. Sean Parker, the co-founder of Napster, emerges as yet another emblematic figure of tech money within the narrative of the social network. As a seasoned player in the tech industry, Parker embodies the spirit of innovation and disruption that characterizes this new breed of wealth and power. His entrance into the story adds further depth and nuance to the film's exploration of the conflict between old money and tech money. The real-life Sean Parker is similarly a perfect example of these pioneers who achieve success not because of their family background, but due to their own intelligence and hard work. Parker's modest beginnings show that he earned his wealth through his efforts in the tech industry, rather than inheriting it from a wealthy family. Some of his major achievements include co-founding Napster, Plaxo, Causes, and Airtime, and serving as the first president of Facebook. Parker is known for his disruptive approach, always moving fast and taking risks to make progress. The creation of Napster is a prime example of his daring attitude. Although this revolutionary file-sharing platform eventually faced legal issues and had to shut down, it forever changed the music industry and set the stage for a new era in digital content sharing. In the history of Silicon Valley, Sean Parker is remembered as an early leader of the new money or tech money movement, showing that success in the 21st century often comes not from inheritance, but from the ability to innovate and adapt to an ever-changing world. Now, the scene in which Parker meets Mark and Eduardo for the first time proves pivotal in illuminating the dynamics of this struggle. Parker's charisma and shared vision of Facebook's potential resonate deeply with Mark, cementing the bond between the two and foreshadowing the growing rift between Mark and Eduardo. While Eduardo remains skeptical of Parker, wary of his checkered past and seemingly opportunistic nature, Mark finds inspiration in Parker's experience and audacity, recognizing in him a kindred spirit of sorts. Parker's influence on Mark and Facebook's trajectory cannot be overstated. He plays a crucial role in driving the company toward further growth and expansion, encouraging Mark to push the boundaries of what Facebook can achieve. At the same time, however, his presence serves to exacerbate the tensions between Mark and Eduardo, ultimately contributing to the disintegration of their partnership. As the film unfolds, Parker's machinations become increasingly apparent, casting him as both a catalyst for Facebook's meteoric rise and a harbinger of the fallout between Mark and Eduardo. In this capacity, he serves as a powerful reminder of the double-edged nature of tech money and the ways in which it can simultaneously empower and destabilize those who wield it. Now lastly, through their respective upbringings, both David Fincher and Aaron Sorkin were immersed in worlds which allowed for a nuanced examination of social class, old money, and tech money as they collaborated to create the film. Fincher, born to a nurse specializing in mental health and a Life magazine reporter, experienced his youth amidst the Californian creative class. As a neighbor to George Lucas, he found himself captivated by the art of filmmaking from a tender age. In Ashland, Oregon, Fincher honed his theatrical skills in high school, later refining his directorial prowess through the making of commercials and music videos. The sum of these experiences provided Fincher with a unique vantage point from which to scrutinize the social dynamics of various milieus. Aaron Sorkin, raised in the New York suburb of Scarsdale, had his early interest nurtured by his schoolteacher mother and copyright lawyer father, both of whom exposed him to theater from a young age. His paternal grandfather, a co-founder of the International Ladies Garment Workers Union, instilled in him an awareness of social class and economic struggle. Sorkin's academic pursuits in theater at Syracuse University, as well as his various odd jobs during the 1980s, allowed him to witness the complexities of societal interactions across diverse settings. In The Social Network, Fincher and Sorkin drew from their own unique backgrounds. Fincher, with his familiarity of the creative class, brought to life the visual language of a new generation of technocrats. Sorkin, armed with his experiences of social stratification and power dynamics, penned a sharp and insightful script that laid bare the tensions simmering beneath the glossy veneer of the tech world. Thus, the film emerged as a powerful exploration of the ever-shifting dynamics of social class and wealth in the digital age, informed by the rich tapestry of their own formative years. Now, we'd like to see you in the comments. What is your favorite line or scene from The Social Network that demonstrates how the film commentates on class, wealth, and privilege?